Justin. Welcome to another edition of Petty Talk Podcast. We're here today with a special guest. I've been kind of keeping it on wraps. I ain't really said anything because I know this is a big deal in Jacksonville. However, let's get over here. Look who it is. Main man, Chris Carroll. Everybody knows Chris in Jacksonville softball. He's been a figure here for extremely long time.
Oh, yeah.
Whether it's been coaching teams, playing, and now he's directing with USSSA, doing an amazing job bringing softball back to Jacksonville and getting teams back in the park. So we always start by giving people their flowers. So Chris, man, I know you may not get a lot of pats on your back, but we see it. Yeah, we see everything you're doing.
Yes, sir.
And it's awesome. And, our relationship, we'll get into it later. We came a long way. You know what I'm saying? So,
we both going to talk about it.
Yeah, so we came a long way. So, we want to let you know, you and your wife also, what you guys do for the game. Been to the game in Jacksonville. It's very, very well respected.
Yeah.
And we're glad to have you on here today.
Yes, sir.
Definitely. I appreciate you guys too getting me out here. Boy, we gonna get petty. Man, I've had beef with everybody at this table.
Yes. That's what I said. You probably got a story for each.
Every one of you got multiple stories here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but taking this director role was really kind of, unforeseen. Really, I was just wanting to coach and hang out with the boys, and all of a sudden this opportunity came available, and it came more serious as the season was ending last year. And I was like, man, let me try it.
Yeah.
And it's been a little bumpy at first, but it's starting to come together now. We got a following. I got trust from people. I'm really trying to build softball for our community here in Jacksonville and in the local areas. I come from being class, too high to even play, locally, and this, I know you guys feel that too. But
you know anyone I can talk to about that? Or
I might know.
He might know a guy. He might know a guy.
I might know somebody. But so I just let's get petty. Let's start from the beginning. Whatever you guys want to know in between, we could talk from reclasses to the blue crab to the one pitches. I mean, we got so much to talk about.
We got so much to talk. But first of all, I didn't even recognize him because he got the whole beard now. Yeah. So I was like, who the hell is this pulling up? Like, what's going on? But then, he came into black on black.
Oh, you saw that, right?
Yeah. See what, that U-Trip money did.
Yeah, U-Trip money.
I said, wait, hold up. Hold up, who that is? He said, oh, what's up? I said, oh, okay, that's Chris.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
I think it had a U-Trip bumper sticker on it.
Front and back.
Yeah.
But I'll go first, man. I've actually mentioned you on one of the previous pods about how, our rivalry started. And this was when I actually first got into coaching in Jacksonville with the Hidden Gas, with Juan and everything like that. And his team, Old Money, motherfuckers can't never get by him. So Chris, it's a confession part. Chris actually has a winning record against me, and that's what pisses me the fuck off. Mm-hmm. Like, no matter what, one pitch, and coaching and fucking around in a little one pitch.
Bro, and then one pitches, he be bringing some raggedy ass teams and walk through the bitch. Like, it's annoying as fuck.
And then he be talking shit too. So it's like, golly. So it's like, on the field, never off the field. It's always on the field. Yeah. We don't like each other. If I play against him now on the field, I'm still not going to like him, even though we cool. But once we in between those lines, I do not like him because the fact that he beats me. So when I beat him, it was a good moment.
Well, it's hard too because you got to remember, you got a guy like Chris, he see y'all play all the time.
Yeah.
Right? So it don't matter how good your team is on paper. Mm-hmm. He going to know, hey, I know how to pitch this guy this way or, play this guy. So it's extra hard when y'all play each other. Mm-hmm.
But he's strategic with it.
Yeah.
Like, he don't do it to us. Everybody else in the lineup gonna get it.
Yes.
He got 6 shifts going. he bringing the fucking center fielder in to play 5-man, switching over to second. Oh, baby, go to center for this batter. Like, dumb shit.
Right.
And dudes just be popping up, rolling over.
And I just hated to see that black Juno coming.
That final chapter.
I hated to see that fucking black.
Well, I'll cut a motherfucker in half with that
man. And what y'all don't know is he direct and coach and all that shit, but he played too, and he talk shit when he played too. Yeah. So, like I said, that's what our story. And then him and his beautiful wife, you know, we all go at it like I said, on the field, we go at it like I don't know what, but
But
it's
she's
always
just as bad.
Yeah, Rue's
What? savage.
When we get her started, it's awesome. But she tries to keep me level headed because, man, I've been thrown out of, I swear, more games than anybody. I've been tossed out of probably 30 games in the last 3 or 4 years.
But most of that shit's on purpose.
It is. It's to pump the guys up and, you know, start something, you know, and, you know, it's all strategic, man. And, you know, you know, this game is kind of like baseball, but it's kind of not too, you know. So, you know, getting these young kids out here, getting them into the game, teaching them how to play it with a little shit talk too, you know, and you know, it's always the funnest part for me. And again, it's like kind of like WWE as well, because when I walk outside the dugout, I'm done.
You got a whole persona.
I'm done. I mean, that's what it has been, really.
Right.
Because really, if you see me outside the field, I'm just in the corner with the boys chilling, and I'm not loud and I'm not obnoxious, and you know, it's just what I do on the field or my hobby. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really what this is, you know. And we got a bunch of people that like to do this hobby too,
right?
You know, and
But we're a little old school when it comes to the hobby theory, because nowadays we see that as a hobby, but like the people who are playing right now, that's part of the reason why I feel like we have the issues, because they take this shit
It's their whole
way
identity.
too serious.
Right.
This is like who they are as a person.
Right.
You know what I mean? Their life. They take it, even in league ball. We got that one team we play in league ball. The dude be talking, like, mind you, the dude is playing E-rec ball. Yeah. And he'll be talking to all the conference dudes like he the king.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we're playing fucking
League.
Wednesday night league. Like, we can't even hit the ball up the middle, because if you hit the net, it's an out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or the pitcher can't tuck the ball. But he will, and then his girl's over there talking. It's crazy nowadays. Like, you can't.
It's like this, you know, everything is getting younger. If you look in the classrooms, the teachers are younger. Everything is more, you know, all the young people are getting more involved. I got involved when I was in my 20s too, but like you said, some of us knew it was like, okay, we could have differentiate between baseball and softball. I think where the lines get blurred now is like some of these guys are not good in baseball, but like, oh shit, I got a shade bat in my hand and I can hit this ball hard by somebody. Fuck it, I'm a softball player.
Well, with baseball, there's an art to baseball,
right?
And there's a class act for baseball,
right?
You know, I don't go throw you chin music unless you do some dumb shit to my side,
right?
You know, other than that, it's etiquette and respect, and we're playing. Whew, softball's so much different.
Yeah, and you seen it more now too, because you actually directing now too.
The dumbest shit will get someone fired up.
Yeah.
Speaking of fired up, why they be calling Ringhaven the jungle, dog? What's going on out there?
All right. So you upper guys really won't understand because that shit really started with Kenny Webb. Kenny Webb and
Jesus.
It would be Kenny.
So listen, you know, if you're from out of town, you're gonna come back there to that little jungle. You're gonna drive through all that shit, all the woods, and you're back there in the jungle.
Yes, sir.
And we will beat your ass back there. That was the persona for a long time. Yeah. Now we don't really want to fight. We just want to play softball and talk shit.
Yeah.
So I don't condone none of them fighting. But you know, men will be men, boys will be boys. Yeah. And but yeah, so the jungle came from the outer towners, really. You know, Kenny Webb would always bring his guys up, or anybody, Roderick bring his guys up. Anybody that brought it up, you know, welcome to the jungle. Let's go. Yeah. And it really came from the beef that we had with Hitting Gas when it started, because, you know, the little backstory for Hitting Gas was, you know, Juan and I were playing together, and then at the end of the season, you know, everybody does their little moves at the World's Times, and some people are included, some people weren't.
Right.
And then, you know, that builds a little tension. But for me, that was like, I always need something to really fucking get me going.
Right.
And that was it. It's like, all right, so we're going to go this way. All right. So, you know, and then the little conversation of who's going where, whatever, you know, and that even gets it even going more, because people are picking sides now. I'm going over here. I'm going over here. And then there's the people that were just totally left behind, period.
Yeah.
You know, because at that point, I made a decision, you know, we were going to do this, and Rue was going to help me. And she's like, no more fucking buddy ball. No more buddy ball.
Right.
I won't be part of this and help you if you're going to bring your friends out here and whatever. Because that's what it was before. You know, I've only been playing softball since like 35, maybe 10 years. And that's with a couple years of league before someone pissed me off and was like, go, you do it on Saturday. And I was like, well, what the fuck does that mean? Saturday? You know, where do we play?
Right.
You know, so, you know, that kind of created a monster in itself. But, you know, and Root told me that, you know, I had to make some hard decisions and cut some friends, you know, and then reach out to the young guys that I had and say, where are your buddies at? Where are your friends that played college baseball? Because at this point, I wanted collegiate athletes, basketball, track, football, because you needed to be able to take criticism from somebody.
Be coachable.
You know what I'm saying? Be 100% be coachable. And my approach is in your face a little bit sometimes. You know, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt a couple of times. And
I know somebody just like that.
And then it's going to be, let's fucking go, man. Get your shit together.
Light skin.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so, and again, I really I want to teach these young kids how to play. And that's one of the reasons I still played myself and coach. You know, I was, you know, pitching with Trey and the boys in E. And, you know, it's because you can develop these kids to be better, you know, so they can move to D and not always want to be stuck down in E.
Yeah.
You know,
that shit like purgatory.
Hey, and I walk. The bad part is I walk in the middle of that
C and
shit.
above though. Right
No,
now,
I'm saying them dudes treat E like purgatory. They're never leaving.
Nah.
Never ever.
no, but I mean, really what it is, it's fucking wreck killing us.
killing it.
It's wreck that's killing it.
I've been
guys.
saying that. I've been saying
But they're never going to get rid of it because right now it's
They the
such
money.
it's such a
They're gonna
cash
show
grab.
up.
Yeah, but there should be some sort of cap on it, man.
Literally, Rec, and they might get mad at me. Rec is saving WSL.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I feel WSL is able to function right now because every time they have a Rec, they have, because U-Trip don't have it. One Nation doesn't have it.
We have it in Georgia, and I think that's
Oh, really? They have it in?
It's killing the South Georgia teams from coming here to
real?
play a little bit because they do offer recs. It's still.
Do they have a world for a Rec for U-Trip?
I think they do, but
That's what I said. You try
I've
to
never-
work. Yeah.
Bro,
I've never
an
been
opportunity for teams to pay money and gate fees. Yeah, there's a world. Somewhere.
It's somewhere, but
Somewhere.
it's not many states that offer
Shit.
it. And on our
That's
side,
weird. I don't know.
I think WSL lost out on a big part of their following because they were the anti-U-Trip. You know what I mean? When they gave in and gave up the 220 bets. Like a lot of people played that so that they could still swing the 220 bets.
I have no problem with WSL because they still employ me and pay me. So this WSL, this has nothing to do with me on this one.
And I'm not bad. I mean, I'll be at WSL. They're letting me come work their road event.
I didn't say
this ain't no
anything
knock
negative.
on them. You know what I mean? This is no knock.
and I'll put names on it. Scott,
There he go.
listen, he was good. He's been good to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, I can call a week before, get someone reclass before Worlds and ride out. You know what I'm saying?
But it's unfortunate because it's unfortunate.
How, Sway? How?
Plugged in. You just mad because you ain't plugged in like that.
How,
That's
Sway?
what it
Well,
Fuck.
But hey, listen, the one time I did it, bro, I got Clayton Smith fucking reclassed. I got Ants reclassed, and I got Buddy from Central Florida. Damn, I'm having a blank on his name. I got him reclassed too. Anyways, bro, a week before, I got 3 C guys reclassed to D. And then we shit the bed and fall out like at, that was the year that those of you guys did good. And then we fell out like at 20th. I was like, Jesus.
but we had we had some little and just so while I have you on here, I could say this and clarify this, right? So we had some shit talking that was going on about me jumping in people's DMs, right? So just to clarify this for the record, that man started it.
I did?
Yeah. I didn't even know the guys that jump in their DMs.
Who are we talking about?
You know who we're talking about.
No, I don't.
We're talking about all the old money guys.
I'm not going to admit to something until I know the name.
All right.
Because I'm not going to say shit unless you know what I know.
Well, I know I
No, for
wasn't
real,
the
who you
first to
talking
jump into Evans.
Evan messaged me.
Okay. Cam.
Messaged Evan.
Because I don't know. I didn't know these guys.
That's a
So
package,
mind
that's
you,
a package deal.
So when we were going at it, And we call it, just so you know, since we're here, we call it the fuck you game, right? Before the fuck you game, everyone's like, oh, you jumping in the DMs, you take, I didn't even know these guys. Like, I knew some of them, but I got them from this man right here.
Mm-hmm. He was literally calling Evan Devin. Like, he didn't know his fucking name.
And then after, like, I fuck up people's name all the time. Poor Milstead.
Milstat, yeah.
I fuck up his name all the time. I don't mean to, it's just what I do. But I was like, man, Jay, I'm catching all this flack. The only thing I do is piggyback on what he, confirm what he says. Hey, look, this is what it is. This is what it's going to be when you come here. This is what expected, right? But that started a whole big thing. Like, and I understand now after talking to you what you felt like I was doing. But now, now we have a better understanding, and that wasn't the case. And it was so bad, like he didn't even understand the Ville name.
Oh yeah, dude. That was really what I was about to get it.
Yeah,
down.
like I come from Steubenville, Ohio.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we are called the Ville. I have it tattooed on me. I've had it tattooed on me for the majority of my life. So when it was just like the perfect storm, right?
Yeah.
Between all of that stuff.
So how it went down for me was we came in second place at Turkey, right? We got beat by some bullshit bunt that Jake Hathaway did down the third base line to fucking keep the going going. And so I've always been pissed about that. But anyways, after the game, I get it. Someone walk up to me. He's like, "Hey, this and that." I'm like, "What? We just came in like 5th at WSO Worlds for D, our first year playing. Like, what the fuck's going on?" So I didn't even know of you at that point.
Yeah.
And I just knew it was that guy over there because I knew him and Evan are tight. You know what I'm saying? But I was upset. But, I had to let it play out because you can't tell a grown-ass man where they're going to play at.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have to let them go test the water.
Yeah.
And the other side of that was the Ville shit. I was like, man, this motherfucker, he ain't from around here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that was like a late night conversation, and he was explaining
the whole Ville.
Steubenville, West Virginia, wherever the fuck he from.
I'm from Steubenville, Ohio. Get it right.
Bro, Chris, you can look out his front door, and West Virginia is right there.
I'm on the Ohio River.
Right there.
I'm 40 minutes from Pittsburgh.
The bridge is 100 feet long. I think it's made out of wood. I'm not sure.
We got one of wood.
I got to Google map it. But he was like explaining where he was from and kind of backstory and stuff. I was like, Steubenville, Jacksonville. I said, it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
He's all right, fuck it, let's go with it. I didn't realize how many people were gonna be fucking mad about it.
And the kicker is
seriously upset about it. I was like, damn, bro. Motherfucker gonna steal my people too.
The kicker was not only was I from the Ville, part of what was funding our thing was my sports book, which was called the Ville 365.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like, so it all tied in. And I was like, man, I'm getting all this shit for fucking trying to tell. I don't even fucking shit. I stay on the good part of Jacksonville.
Yeah.
I don't even go downtown. So what the fuck I'm called talking, you know what I mean? Why am I going to fucking try to do this? But it was crazy because it showed the type of man that you were and how I am. Because it had got to the point where there was so much shit talking.
Oh, man.
And a lot of people didn't even know about it. That people didn't even know I was in town. I knew there was a league night. I knew you were at league night. Right. And I just came up and tried to pull him out the dugout.
Bro, so in my head, I'm thinking this dude done fucking set me up to bring all his boys up here, from his team, because you were giving them the jerseys and shit that night. So I'm like,
hey, all of us
like this. I was selling out a little bit, dude. I was selling out. And so I was a little fired up, bro, when you did come over. But, I'm glad you did, because if it probably would have been outside the park, it may have been a little different.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
100%.
saying? And if we didn't squash it right then.
And that's why we had to have the talk, because it was heading that way.
Yeah, for sure.
It was going way from, it was no longer like softball. It was getting personal. And the crazy thing is, he and I had never had a conversation. Yeah. We didn't even know each other. Like, you know what I mean? So.
Welcome to the jungle.
Welcome. That was Drew Park, maybe.
So, we end up getting that, situated. And then, there was still a little.
I would say there was a little
gray area.
tension.
Yeah, still a little tension, but
it wasn't totally squashed.
Yeah. And like, I get it, because like I'm, in a lot of ways, I'm an asshole, or how I conduct myself sometimes can come off, very asshole-y.
For sure.
But once you get to know me and you know who I am and how I operate, you see, how it is. And I also got to know how you operate. This man came over and gave me a quote at my house, and I had to realize things were out of my price range.
You're like, no.
Yeah, like I was like, but I'm glad it happened.
You know what I don't forget about that year?
What?
In Valdosta when I had to go in the pitch.
Buddy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Yeah, I got you. And listen. So Zach Gardner is scared as fuck.
Yep.
He is shaking on the mound. And I'm like, I got no other pitcher.
I started the game off, walking into the on-deck circle, going to lead off. I turned to Devin Ross, and I go, I'm going to hit him in the kneecap or it's going to hit off the bag. I hit that motherfucker off the bag. He had what's his name, Zach?
No, I'm talking about the first time we played DeVille, not the turkey.
No, I'm talking about Valdosta.
Turkey? Okay. Yeah.
Valdosta.
Yeah. Okay.
Who was pitching?
Zach.
Yep.
He didn't have any shin guards on.
Oh,
Yeah,
dang.
he was out there naked. He was out there butt naked.
Homeboy, aborted mission, walked straight to the dugout to put his shit on.
And that game started out because I was already heated. We had the beef. I'm at the thing and something happened. The coin flip went up and he said something. He wasn't even being smart. He just said something.
I was being smart.
I'm already on edge, right? I'm already on edge. So I'm like, fuck it. Give him home. We cutting them in 4.
Damn.
Right?
And
And Josh Howard walked by, he's talking some shit to you right before the game, and I think I said some shit about that.
And I was like, fuck it, we cutting them in 4. Fuck them. And I forget, I think it was Mays was umpiring. He's like, that's what we're doing.
He let some shit ride.
Yeah. He was like, that's what
Mays one of one.
Yeah. He was like, that's what we doing. I said, yeah. I said, that's what we doing. And then these motherfuckers come up. First inning, Jay gets on, boom, hits into a double play.
Hey.
Or the next, the 2-hole hits into a double play.
By selling out.
Then we come up. So that inning we don't get none, right? They come out. I don't think they got any either. Second inning comes, we go. Our first 2 batters get out, and then we get 11.
Yeah,
On 2.
On 2, we get 11 on 2 with 1 home run.
The teams hit with 2 outs.
And then that it was a shitstorm after that. You know what I mean? But I think.
I had to pull Zach's ass to come
he had to come in and pitch in the 3rd or the 4th.
Yep. And then I hit Jay Santos with a strike, and then I went between the leg, and I got Evan behind me. Evan's on second base because he got a hit. I'd let him get a hit. And fucking he's like, glove up. Glove up. I'm like, fuck Jay. Between the legs.
Bro, I'm sitting on the end of the bench, smoking a cig. I see a red helmet walking to the dugout, bro. My eyes lit up. I said, ooh, shit. I'm about to get me something. I ain't trying to hurt the man. I just got to clip a calf. Something, right? That motherfucker hit me with a fastball chest high that the catcher almost caught and Mays high. I turned and looked at him, you motherfucker. He goes between the legs. Same shit. It was inside. I couldn't push it on. So I hit that bitch through the middle, and his 5-man was directly behind him, protecting him. So it was just a line drive through the whole way it should have been. Evan's dying laughing.
My heart was beating like a motherfucker.
But it was crazy because that game, there was so much shit getting talked. And Rue, she'll normally go. You know what I mean? But she was like the voice of reason. Like, even when Chris was over there on first base and we'd be over there talking, she would come over there and just stand right back there. She either had to swing on me or to keep him quiet. But she was the only person calm. Yeah. Until after the game, she let him have it.
It's bad when she don't.
After the game, she went crazy.
From my side of that, though, I had to be a leader.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had to go stand in enemy territory and look at you.
Yeah, show your team. 100%. Show your team we ain't scared.
We're not scared.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that really helped me get through the season.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we don't play much WSL, but getting the guys to still trust me. And that year we actually made a pretty decent run at D Worlds, which got us bumped.
Yep.
But going through those wars that I had with hitting gas in a circuit environment, you know what I'm saying? Got me through when we had to deal with SPS on day 2 at Worlds, which was a great team 4 years ago. Dealing with what we did with you guys, it just made this team a lot stronger to be able to get through it. And and the guys, they trusted me, and
But you guys were already, even before I came to Jacksonville, you guys were a pillar of softball, even coming up through E. Everybody in the state, everybody in Old Money was a team outside of, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't even here and I knew Old Money was one of the top teams in the whole state. And that was coming all the way up even before you guys went and won that ring.
I mean, we were high in the points that year for sure. We were like 1 or 2. We were hot all year, and fucking Jay stole fucking Dagmar.
That's
from
what I
us.
said. When he had Dagmar,
How the fuck
he get to
I
play
didn't
with
even
him?
know who he was.
Yeah.
How was Dak playing E?
Dude, he was taking people's gloves.
He was
off.
taking, yeah.
Bro, he
Came out of nowhere. We're like, who the fuck is that?
Jesus.
Bro, Jenny
He
came
took
over.
Trayvon's gun. He took Trayvon's glove off at shortstop, and the ball still hit the fence and rolled up the fence. I was like, good Lord.
Yeah, we were like, who is this dude? This man got.
Jenny came over to me at lead ball. She's like, hey, my buddy shouldn't be playing E. I kind of want to see if you can work with him and da. I don't know what team he's on. I don't know shit. So my back is to the field. I didn't see him swing. I heard him swing. I looked at Jenny and said, that him? She's like, yeah, he can come.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, you ain't gonna look at him? I don't need to. I heard it.
Yeah.
No, it was scary. He was scary
Bro.
down the E.
Yeah, we could have get him out when we played against him. I'm like, who the fuck is this dude? Where the hell you find him at?
I mean, his backhand was his weakest point, but
Yeah, I mean,
So he played what, E 1 year, and then he was playing what, C and
yeah,
then
the
conference?
year I was
and then-
coaching hitting gas is
Yeah.
when he played that year. Because, like I said, we couldn't beat them motherfuckers for save our damn life.
well, when I knew I lost him, we were down in Vieira, and we were playing, what's their name? The Spanish team from Miami, primetime. Dagmar hit one over the big ass oak tree in center field, and I was like, he ain't playing.
Yeah, he done.
He done.
Yeah.
He out of there.
He's gone.
He out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't hold as a coach. I can't hold him back.
Correct.
That's a shitty move.
I did the same thing. Well, me and Billy did the same thing with him and Tyler Story.
Yeah, you can't hold
We
a
had
player
him for
back.
only 3/4 of the year. Tyler because he came over from some
Free Smoke. He was playing with Free Smoke
Bro.
in Georgia.
Yeah, he
bro.
was.
Tyler
Yeah.
Story?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was.
So he came
Yeah.
over.
Jesus.
He came over and his first term with us was in Altamont.
Mhm.
And he hit 3 solos in the first game. And he's mad as shit and slamming his bat. I stopped him and said, hey, you can do that because none of us give a fuck.
Right.
We still gonna put up 25. Just see if you can fix it. If you can't, ain't nobody gonna be mad. So he started to look around and notice not one person gave him shit. Everyone's like, oh, just keep hitting it. We'll figure it out. So we go to the second game, he hits another solo. But now he's not mad about it. All of a sudden the angle changed and it went down. So we got 5 months out of him and Dag. And I started looking at Billy. I was like, Billy, start making some phone calls, man. Get them the fuck out of
Yeah.
here. Like they
It's good when you can see players move up, man. Again, I can't stand the coach that wants to hold their players back. But the only thing I will say is that jump from recreational ball, let's call it, from C lower. When you go to that B, you better make sure they're paying your ass good because you ain't coming back down.
Stuck
Stuck
in the mud.
stuck in the
But
mud.
see, but look, Jay's situation.
let's look at people like Bobby Bowles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, you're gonna pay that kid $500 a weekend to go fucking pitch for you somewhere with all these killers that are juiced up, 6'6". It's a different game. You gonna pay that kid $500 to go play? Hell no.
Yeah, but
Say no.
he's a hitting pitcher.
But
That's
he's a-
rare.
Yeah.
He's a hidden
Bob.
pitcher, but you're gonna have to pay him.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan
You know
of
what I'm
Bob.
saying?
I'm a big
I'm
fan
a big
of Bob.
fan of Bob, man. Bob, go.
He been playing since
Bob,
he's like
go,
15.
bro.
Like,
Yeah.
He's the
I
reason
thought he
stopped
was
pitching.
way.
you know,
I thought he was
remind
way
me of-
older.
You know the kind.
He's been playing since he's
Yeah.
15.
Yeah. You know the thing about Bob is I wish he could, it's like that Baby Lee kind of thing. Like Baby Lee is a great talent.
Mm-hmm.
And Bob is a great talent. We just need somebody to give him a chance.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
But
like
no, he's got the chance. They've given him a chance, but they just ain't coming out right.
this is what I'm
You know
saying. Like
They're
believe in
not
him.
approaching him
Right.
exactly.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
What-
Give him a
what
chance to believe in him.
What they try to do for these new kids coming up is they bait them to come up,
Mm-hmm.
but the OG is probably going to lose his spot.
Yeah.
That's a higher dollar player,
yeah.
and this young kid's going to come up for peanuts because he wants to be
I'm more your
in
ass
that
to the
scene.
side. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just it's just a move.
Yeah.
It's a move as a coach and a business
Mm-hmm.
at that point to save dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're paying a guy, what, $2,000 a weekend to show up? And now you can get a young kid to show up for half of that?
Shit.
Or you can put
If
money
you're a
into
small
other
businessman,
places.
do that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I mean, that's the move.
smart,
guys.
that's a
Go.
small
But
business.
pay him right, though. That's
Yeah.
why
Right.
Baby Lee's not playing,
Yeah.
really.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The kid's the fucking best thing around here.
Man.
But sometimes
That's the
too,
best thing around
sometimes these guys got to understand that they price themselves out too.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to take it because it's like you got to show
Yeah.
Like, you know, like you get that Division I scholarship, right? And you got to go beat that guy. You got to show that you worth that money, right?
Yeah, but
Right.
these kids have to work Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're in the trenches working and they need you to be somewhere Thursday,
Yeah, them duels,
Man,
they
that
leaving out.
Thursday, that's what I
Them
said. I
duels,
tell
they're
people,
leaving Wednesday.
I respect the guys that miss work on Thursday, Friday,
Yeah.
and Monday. Because we see what the real thing is that you guys miss flights.
Mhm.
Flights get delayed. So you talking about in a month, when the season really get heavy, you burning all your PTO. Sometimes you lying, like, hey man, cover for me. Like it's a real risk some of these guys take playing up there, man.
And it's tough.
So that's why I
'cause-
say I respect. That's why I could never.
We
I just
talked
couldn't
about
see
it.
myself just missing work like
Yeah, it's
consistently
tough.
Yeah.
to do it. I just couldn't do it. We talk about it on our
We
road
talked
trips all the
about it a
time.
few
I can't do it.
Even here on the pod, like there's a lot of guys out there who are plenty talented enough to play in the conference.
Mhm.
They work or family life will never let it happen.
No.
Never ever. They can't make the schedule.
Yeah.
Can't commit.
But you got to
full-time.
respect those guys because you have, for every one or two of those, you got 5 guys willing to throw away their whole family.
yeah,
That's the truth.
Yeah.
They'll throw their whole kids, fuck everything.
Yeah.
I'm going to go
They don't
chase.
care whose couch
Yeah,
they go to sleep
yeah.
on to make that shit happen.
Yeah.
They're gonna do it.
Shit.
Hey, I done have some. I asked him. I said, "Well,
These
this is
dudes be chasing harder than these females do.
Shit.
That's the truth. You know it's true.
But
It's
every
true.
real player though know that I'm on the couch weekend. Ask him, he be like, I say, hey, I might be on the couch this weekend. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I'll be there. Like, hey, it's just the reality of it, man. If you play long enough, you know some weekends you just gonna be.
Yeah.
Mine is Labor Day weekend. I don't know the last time I spent Labor Day weekend with my family because that's the biggest world for BSE. But every Labor Day weekend, I hear it. Are you going again, huh? I said, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. So,
Chris, let me ask you something though. So coming from coaching from lower to higher, you know what I mean? Coaching young talent, coaching vets.
Mhm.
How has that translated over into helping you become the director that you are and running the stuff that you are? Because like, I'll be honest, when we talked, we were both being directors at first and we knew that I didn't want to say U-Trip was setting you up for failure. I don't mean that, but we knew that the situation that you were getting into was hard,
Uphill
right?
battle.
It was a completely uphill battle. We didn't even think like, and this is just me being honest real, we didn't know how it was going to go for the year because one, you got the city of Jacksonville sticking you at Ringhaver, right? A part that only you already know players only want to go over there, right? So like, how did you get to where you are right now where it's established?
Man, just letting it play out, bro.
Right.
Not stressing, you know. When I took this, you know, Fink and Ralph, they both believed in me to be able to do this, and they believed more than I did. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, I don't know, but I'm a player first.
right.
I'm a coach second, and now I'm a director. So
Right.
you can't come to me with anything that I don't think part of the game. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's trying to build a team or learning how to hit the bitch backside or pitching advice. Every aspect of the game you can come talk to me about, and I'm gonna talk to you and see if we can't make it better or
Right.
work on something. And now I'm a directing. I can see it, and especially at the E and D levels as I'm watching these games. Man, it's like I can see the future. I'm like, he's about to do this.
Right.
He's gonna do this.
Right.
And having but working with the park, is. We got some good people over there now with Bratchard running that. And, I think it's heading in the right direction. The guy, Donnie, that's running it, it's, again, we were fighting for dates, between WSL
And they were still in
EU.
dates.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They give you dates and then snatch them from you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
And
it was tough.
That's part of the workaround because, by hanging in the pocket and not bitching, they've also thrown me some dates too,
Right.
that I didn't have. And so I'm really not competing right now with slow pitch per se. It's the fast pitch.
pitch.
Yeah. Fast
Oh
pitch.
yeah, that's a money maker.
That's bringing the money, man.
Yeah.
And they could fill the park with 30 teams, and they bring their kids out, and they all buy concessions, and they're bringing in 4,000 or 5,000 in concessions, and we're probably bringing in 800 to 1,000.
It's parks in Jacksonville too, but like you said, it's just Jacksonville. You just to know who to talk to and things like that. But I also want to commend you on your consistency. That that's a good thing. Like they mentioned this in the pod before too. It's like when you put the people in the right position, like a player, a coach, you know what it takes to build something, right? So it's like your consistency is what I commend you for. It's like, even like I said, I saw your thing for the. I'm like, oh, you throwing another one again? Okay, that's cool. And the thing is, you offering open too. So it's just for that. That's good. When that get going, that's going to take off as well.
And it's wild because the Open's not making. We got over 100 plus C plus players in Jacksonville, and we can't make open things. And you and I, we were speaking the other day. We touched on it. And honestly, he hit the nail on the head. It's because you don't got guys like Chris and Justin that's sitting here paying for you to play every weekend. These upper players don't want to spend $25 just to go play and get better, which is sad. And we need to figure out a way to fix that. But like, because this man is like, it's time that like we come out and we start supporting people. We all bitch. We all complain that we don't have softball. We don't have this. And you got people out here trying to do it, but then you don't want to come out because you don't want to spend $20.
Well, it doesn't even have to be an upper team. You know, it could be a mid-level team, just like when my old money was E. We were playing against C and D guys in these one pitches, and it was making us better. We took our lumps for a little bit, but then all of a sudden we went like on a 1.5-year spree where we didn't lose a one pitch. Give a fuck who you put in front of us.
Right.
We were beating you. And it was kind of like you knew it when you came to the park that night. You were giving me that money.
Yep. Fuck.
Well, I pissed a lot of people off.
Yeah, you did.
I love them. I love those one pitches. I like watching upper ball, the speed of the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The mile per hour off the bat.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little bit different.
You getting any traction with the women's game?
No, man.
It's tough, right?
It's tough, but I'm not that guy that like.
I figured Rue would be pushing that for you.
Well, I mean, Rue is
or she would want it, like,
player, but I think she's done with softball a little bit. You know, especially since we're not coaching this year.
Yeah.
You know, she's really focusing on work and the kids, and she loves coming out there and playing and being part of it. But everybody kind of grows up too, and goes.
Oh yeah.
But, and she would probably come back if I coached old money. For sure, she'd come back because she loves that part of it. But as far as her playing anymore, she's
dead.
Well, you're just gonna do the turkey. I know she can't not play the turkey.
She's doing stuff like that, and she'll pick up on these co-ed events and stuff that I'm putting together, and she's playing. And I love seeing that. But as far as that beast that was pitching for S&I, they were able to hit the ball, 350 feet. She's not that right now.
Right.
I mean,
and she has no desire to get it back.
She got a family. You know what I mean? You got family life, the kids. Right. That stuff takes priority, as it should.
Yeah.
Right? That you should get to the point where you're like, you know what? The crazy thing is you guys can not coach for 2 or 3 years and come back and the softball going to be in the same state as you left it.
We said that the last time.
It's not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, you got to commend people that actually put the family first.
Right.
Put jobs and making money and actual responsibilities before the game, because the game ain't, I don't want to say the game ain't shit, but it ain't shit. It ain't shit.
Yeah, and again, we enjoyed our time coaching. We love everybody that even played for us. It's all like a family. We did that for, I'd say 4 or 5 years. But I'm interested to see what next year is going to bring me. Or bring USSSA up here in the north, because it's time to kind of branch out a little bit now that my feet are wet and go into some areas that we haven't played softball in a while.
Yep.
Very interested in getting back into Palatka.
Ooh, Blue, you gonna bring back Blue Crab?
Oh, yes, sir.
What?
That is definitely one on the radar.
I'll be healthy by then.
That's definitely one on the radar. Man, that Blue Crab we played against you and Roderick, man, that was a 3 hour softball game.
Hey man, fuck y'all.
That was,
There you go.
listen.
You want to talk about that?
Yes.
The worst fucking time I've ever had playing softball.
For me, it was great.
one championship game, 2.5 hours.
But for me, it was great because for the whole time.
What was the score? 70-60?
Not even that. Not even that.
It was a high scoring game. It was like 15-20 or something. It was high scoring for a little D game.
It was
back and forth. It was some shit talking.
Shit talking in the word.
But the thing about it is you guys were all OGs over there, experienced players, and my guys were kids. And I said, don't let them little boy you. That's what we can't do. Cam Perry, do not let them little. I know that's your coach on the other side, but do not let him little pull you.
Man,
tonight.
look, I had to pull Cam on the side. I had a real conversation with Cam on the side. I'm like, yo, hey, you need to come see me. I'm dead ass. I'm like, yo, what was that? And he told me like, man, you know, I ain't gonna go into the specific, but he was like, ain't got nothing to do with you. Like, I said, but still, like, I needed to hear something. Like, it got to that point, it was crazy. Like,
but those guys who play for old money, Cam, Evan, even like when they were playing with us, it was still all old money. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, even when they was playing with us or we'd be traveling somewhere, they still rep old money.
Yeah.
They still say, hey, look, this situation, these are my guys. I love these guys. Like, that is it's a family atmosphere over there. It's more personal than the game.
Right.
And so I don't ever want you to think even when they were over there playing, they was ever fuck you guys. Even when we'd be talking shit, Evan would just put his head down and wouldn't say nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he still respect and love everybody over there. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that moment you were talking about in Valdosta where you had to come to the first base side and show your team you wasn't scared and you and Justin was fucking going at it. As soon as the inning ended, the half inning ended, and you walked that way, he's heated. I can see the steam coming out of his ears. He's like, Justin's like, you got to respect it. He came over here. So regardless of what happens at face value, just know there was never disrespect on the back end.
Yeah.
Never.
No,
ever.
we saw, like I said, even with what you're doing now, we may not come out and say it and, you know, post all this stuff, but we all see it. Yeah. And anybody who is a figure in softball or has any say or, you know, any part of the game, we see it and we respect it. And it's very, very well noted.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going. That's it. Just keep going.
I mean, it's been fun. It's been fun, you know, like, especially those little rivalries because, you know, you kind of need something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Keep it going.
What are you playing for if you're not getting
You look
fired
forward
up?
to that shit.
Hell yeah.
To be honest with you. Like, oh, they coming? Oh, they on that team list? Yeah. Let's go.
We looking.
They calling that. You better be there that week.
As soon as that team list come out and we be on the team list, we be like, oh, trash. Oh, money there? Oh, money there? Okay, where we at?
Yeah.
Well, we don't see them. We'd already say, hey, we ain't going to see them till winners bracket final or we're not going to see them. Like, we already looking. There was always those certain teams that as soon as that bracket come out, you got to see where they're at because you know what time it was. You know what I mean?
And them directors ain't slick. They split it on purpose so that we see each other.
Of course.
Not me, buddy. That shit goes in the computer. Blah, 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 blah. Hit enter. It generates.
Ain't nobody talking about you. I'm talking about when we played against each other.
Oh, yeah.
How we always wind up on the opposite end of the bracket.
Yeah.
And come together, man. You know what I'm saying?
That was never on me. That was them pulling out the side bucket over here.
Oh, yeah.
What was that team that from Georgia we'd always run into? They actually beat us a couple of times, and then we come back and double dip them every time. What was it STM?
STM.
Oh, yeah. I never lost to G2.
Shout out
Never
to
lost
all them boys at G2, man. I love all y'all Georgia boys.
Yeah, they cool.
Rasta, Blaze, Smoke, all them boys.
Yeah.
Jake Pritchett.
Remember when STM took the championship photo before the rain delay?
Yeah.
Bro.
We was in Valdosta. We playing, STM beats us. They know the rain's coming, so they think it's over. And
That's the one we left.
Yeah, everybody. Yes. So they take the championship picture after our game. The fucking sun came out.
Well, Justin yelled
shit got real scary.
Justin yelled at the team. We were halfway to the parking lot. We turn around. STM's taking the championship photo. They just won the winner bracket final against us.
Bulletin board.
Justin turned around. The rest of the team said, "Meet me at Waffle House, motherfuckers." We go over there, bro. He laid into us. He goes, "If this damn sun comes out, we're gonna beat the brakes off of them." And we damn sure did twice.
We played Master P the Ice Cream Man. Yeah. We was playing that in the dugout. It was fun.
A lot of people got tired of hearing that.
Yeah.
Especially if we make it through the loser bracket.
Yeah.
Boy, we wasn't losing.
So you've been a director how long now? This full year?
We're getting upon right around a full year.
Okay.
You know, and,
Okay.
And it's.
You would say you got experience now?
I would say I can handle some situations.
Cool. Tell me how the fuck reclass works. Tell me. Somebody
You've been
tell
waiting
me
the
something.
whole conversation to talk
Somebody tell me something.
Say you plead the fifth and then
No. No.
Okay, go to the blue Skittle on your phone and delete Facebook. And then submit your class. Your reclass.
What is my social media have anything to do with my reclass?
You know,
People are humans.
as far as
What's that mean?
listen,
That means that the personal aspect comes into decision making.
I know you personally,
Mhm.
so I know you're old. I know you're hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but you're still a good ass ball player.
Thank
You
you.
still know how to hit.
If I got my meds right that day,
It's so if if I had to make a real decision today, I would say you could probably not play any lower than C Elite ever.
C Elite.
C Elite. Ever.
Okay, now here's my gripe.
Because of the mile per hour off your bat.
Right.
What the fuck's that got to do with anything?
What the fuck you mean?
That's
you
all
see
of it.
what you was hitting?
Listen, hold on.
The mile per hour off
I'll
your bat
buy a
is game
fucking
changer.
pocket radar right now. Come out to your tournaments. Everyone that goes over my mile per
Jay,
hour, we
Santos.
bumping right down there.
I've played against you for over 8 years now. The very
Bro,
first
this ain't
time
2016.
the first time I ever seen you play was at Mills Field, right?
The man is saying this with
I'm
a
playing third
side
base.
hat.
Listen, I'm playing third
Shut the
base.
fuck up. Nobody talking to you.
This guy, I'm thinking he's going to pull the
Goddamn,
ball,
King
right?
up.
This dude hits the ball down the fucking line so hard, and it barely hits the grass and the clay. It starts spinning like this all the way into the corner, hits a fucking pole, and then goes all the way to center field. I'm like,
What year was that?
it's like 8 years ago, probably.
Right, exactly.
You were on the blue team.
The blue team.
Blue team.
Yeah, the church team. We were on church team.
Oh, at Mills. Oh, yeah.
What
okay.
was it? What
Okay.
was it?
That Lee Settle.
I was on red. You were on
Yeah,
blue.
Yeah. But here's my thing. Everyone from that Beckham roster that got bumped to B, all of them are to C.
Yep.
Not C Elite. C. Every one of them is at least 10 years younger than me.
But they didn't play B Challenge Cup.
But that's B Challenge Cup because he had to play there. He's
Where
never
else
been
am I
on a
gonna
B
play?
roster.
And I
Never
got,
been on
I
an
got
actual
picked
B
up the
roster
day
ever.
before because the team wasn't going to make because 2 people backed out on Keeney. So I was just helping out Ants. Ants called me to bail them out. Otherwise, they were going to have to fold.
I got ranked to C Elite because I was on the roster as a coach.
Yeah. Listen, you don't give me.
I had to beg to get my ass back down to D. I got dropped. They dropped the Elite tag 1 year, and then I had to go to D Elite finally. It's a whole process, man.
Well, you the plug now, so it don't
Hold
matter.
on. It's a process.
I can put a word in, but
He knows a guy. He knows a
You
guy.
literally know a guy.
It's a process, right?
Yeah.
I've been B for how many years now?
3.
4.
Oh, yeah.
4 years. I don't just get denied. I've shown it to you. I get denied in 4 minutes.
No.
That has nothing to do with my playing ability.
No.
Okay? That has to do with the Blue app and now this microphone. Okay?
yeah, I mean,
But I'm with you. I like teaching. You've seen me around.
for sure, you
like,
have this.
like your brother-in-law. You've seen me around the younger
And
guys.
just so y'all know, Jay's not as scary as he looks. You can actually walk up to him and talk to him. I promise he will. Listen. If he's playing against his grandmother on the field, he's probably going to hit her if she's pitching. But off the field, man, he's really not that bad.
Really cool guy.
I like helping the younger players. I like teaching the game. I can't do that as a fucking B player. I can't get anywhere near the jungle, Drew Park on anything you're throwing.
Yes, you can. Once I get because
gotta open.
we got a lot of events. I got a lot of events going on. But once we finish these worlds, we're gonna be playing there.
Mhm.
We're gonna be in every open event,
Yeah,
and
no,
I'm telling you right now.
I'm talking about being on teams with younger players.
Legit.
Oh, yeah,
I like
he's wanting to spread his knowledge, and I totally get that.
Share his knowledge.
And
and you make me fucking D-Elite. I swear
have you
to
ever
God.
put that on your reclass paperwork, or did you just put such and such? You're a son of a bitch and blah blah blah.
No, I laid it all, bro. I sent in MRIs, X-rays from my car accident. I torn labrum in both shoulders, right hip, 4 slip discs in my back. This just happened last March.
Mm.
I still got denied.
Yeah, I had to go get him from the accident
Yeah.
site. I had to go pick him up from the accident site.
Someone texted me that he was like 1 for 10 at Worlds last week.
Oh yeah,
I
it
was
bad.
about to bring that up.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about the game.
Yeah, he
So-
was.
So
He did.
hold
Yeah,
on.
he did.
Nah,
go,
fuck
yeah.
that.
Wait,
Fuck that.
I
Get
was-
out the
Ryan
pen and paper.
I was gonna- I was gonna bring that in. I was say, how was it playing with the young kids last week?
Man.
But
Hey,
They said he was on the struggle bus.
you was
I
1 for
got-
10, bro.
They said they tried to take his
Did you
shoelaces.
see that in the chat? I
They
didn't
said they
get that
tried
in
to
the
take
chat.
shoelaces.
Where
Did
were
you
you-
get that in the chat?
Did you
I
get
didn't-
moved in the
No.
lineup at all?
B
Chris,
hit me up.
what's
B
Ralph's
hit me
email? Is it asshole? Are you triple SA? What is it?
No.
No. Listen, accountability, right?
Accountability.
Listen,
It happened.
This is-
softball gods.
this is hard. This is hard coming from my soul. Okay, this fucking hurt.
Ah,
I have never hit that bad. So it didn't start off terrible. Like I was making outs, but hard as fuck, and I was just lining out like anything else. So keep going.
Yeah.
We'll figure out whatever. Next game, still 2 hard line outs and then 2 shit swings. And the next game, 1 hard line out, 1 shit base hit, 2 shit swings, 1 walk, 3 shit swings. Bro, when I say quicksand, that shit got bad fucking fast.
You know why? Because you old. Hey, if you want some notes, just come to the turkey.
So what was the
Again,
average, brother?
That's what I was about to ask.
What was the average?
I didn't ask, but I promise you I didn't hit my fucking body weight.
Yeah. They said he went like 1 for 10, 1 for 12.
I heard
No, it
1
was
for
not,
10.
bro. It was 0 for 4,
I'm asking the source.
2
I'm going
for
straight to
4.
the source.
2 for 4.
But you're
for
counting
5.
walks?
Yes.
There was 2 walks in there. Yeah,
I'm counting walks.
yeah.
So other than that, how'd you enjoy playing with them young guys?
That's all I was going to
The like I'm not a coach or anything, but the coaching aspect as like a vet on the team, that's what I enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Like both Eisenbergs, all the young dudes coming up to me, talking to me about situational hitting.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept making jokes and shit. Don't look at what I'm doing. Don't do as I do. Do as I say.
Do as I say.
Yeah.
They got
Tyler
two young
Eisenberg
kids
is a
over there.
good-ass ball
Yeah,
player.
him
Man,
buddy.
and the kid that they have playing middle.
Robbie.
Robbie.
Scott.
Yeah,
Listen.
both of those two.
I was
Both of
trying to
those
snag-
two.
I was trying to snag Tyler.
Robbie's sweet. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know who Robbie
He's
is.
smooth.
I think he played in the farm system, like maybe in the Mets
yeah.
or something like that.
I was trying to get Tyler.
Tyler's got
Tyler stud, man.
Tyler's got a crafty quality about him
Mm-hmm.
where when he's seeing the whole field, he can kind of put it wherever he wants. Robbie is very deceiving because he's like very slim framed.
Yeah.
He's
Strong.
He cuts the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Ball gets on you quick and he
he's
takes
got
advantage
a
of
real
it.
Skinny
whippy
power.
swing.
That skinny power.
Yeah. He had 3 putouts at home.
He's an outfielder.
From
No,
from
middle.
5-man.
Oh,
Taking the
from
cut,
Yeah.
Yeah.
throwing somebody trying to take off on him. Yeah, he's
Those are the good days, huh?
good ball
Tough,
play,
man.
man. That whole team is young. They've got talent.
They just got to keep it
So they
together.
E. They're staying E.
So
No, they're D.
no, they're D.
Oh, they're D? I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
And they shouldn't get bumped.
If
No,
They should be able to come back.
They for WSL.
yeah,
I'm saying for
yeah.
U-Trip too,
For
right?
U-Trip, it just depends on what you do at
Yeah,
Worlds.
they
really,
got
you
Worlds
know?
coming
They
up.
still got that.
Oh, they still
and
got Worlds
We
coming up.
really want to.
So they're D in U-Trip.
They're D
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
U-Trip.
because it was E last year. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So
that's what.
Chuck and Chad and their sponsor, they see the picture,
Mm-hmm.
and the problem that they've had is you don't learn a lot by winning.
Oh, you got to lose.
They haven't really gone through the growing pains yet, so they haven't had to come back and fight, dig out of the trenches. They haven't really had that experience yet,
Mhm.
and they see it. And I think if everything works out and they go back to D, they'll be a force
They'll
to
be
be
good
reckoned
in
with
D.
next
They
year.
need need another year in D.
Yeah.
They'll
Yeah.
be great.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They'll definitely be
You got to
good.
go through it.
Yeah,
But
top to
you know-
bottom too. Like they can play.
Yeah.
Something
I
about
umpire a couple of the games before.
something about Jacksonville that was funny though. E, you get plenty of ball players, but as you start going up to D and C,
Start trickling down.
man, you got to go. You might get 4 or 5 guys in your area, maybe, and then you got a guy from Tampa, you got a guy from Orlando, and you know you're not just local anymore. You know,
Mhm.
and you honestly have to do that the higher you go. As you go to C, now you got 2, 3 guys maybe from your
Yeah.
area, 3 guys from Orlando, guy from Miami, guy from Tampa, and you know it's.
Start pulling guys from Georgia. And,
Yeah.
all
You can't-
kind of shit.
You can't never really meet up and have BP like when we won Worlds, bro. We were 7-8 deep at BP out at White House. You know,
Right.
3 times a week sometimes. You know,
Right.
hitting, bullshitting together, and then we left there. We go somewhere else and fucking get
Yeah.
greased, and you know we were just all hanging out together. You know, and it seems kind of. It disappears, but we don't have the population that Orlando and Miami have
Mhm.
to pull the talent from. You know what I mean? You know,
But I still think,
But
like,
Jack-
top to
I'm sorry.
bottom, we have better talent.
That's a Jacksonville
and Florida,
has
this
some
is
of the
probably the
most.
best
we
talent,
have always had
Yeah.
top talent, I feel, in this area.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just as you go higher,
Mm-hmm.
you know, to fill a team, you got to go outside of this area.
So I'll go against that one because
Give me a full D team from Jacksonville right now.
that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about right now, but I'm just saying in general of the talent. Because like I said, I don't know all these kids, but even when I'm walking around the league or I'm seeing some things from umpiring and things like that, the talent is there. Like I told a kid in WSL one time, he came from rec, now he's in E, but so he was complaining about doing the whole why we got to spot the D team runs, da da da. But I'm like, I saw you play more than 4 or 5 games against an upper team. You made by 2 hours. So do you consider yourself an E player? Like, yeah, no, you're not, right? So it's for if they have the right people like yourself, Jay, myself, like if they got the right people, it has the talent here where you can pull somebody like you on my D team, like the team, like with Hidden Gas. Some of the guys, The reason why we kept losing to y'all, because you know what they said to me? They was like, look, you got to back off us a little bit. We have never made it to a sit-back game or a championship game in the years we've been playing. Like, we're so used to losing that now you put the right amount of guys around us with the same talent that we had. Now we're winning, but we're not used to winning. You translate that to the talent. We have the Jacksonville, compared to first it used to be talent because I live Tallahassee, but Jacksonville has talent from top. If we go, Jacksonville could build a conference team right now.
I do agree.
Right,
with that.
and with the E guys that we see coming up and the D guys, we have that talent, but you just got to have somebody to believe in them. That's the thing, and they got to get away from this my boy.
You know what's coming next?
What's up?
These Spanish dudes about to take over.
Thank you.
DMT,
So that's what I'm saying.
boys.
DMT alone is a D team.
There will be.
Right, like DMT is a D team
but
in
it's
itself.
not only them now. Hey, listen, there's other teams that are coming out just as good.
Right.
And there are some sleepers on these teams.
Yeah.
Listen, you don't know who was a Venezuelan fucking minor leaguer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can't tell when I see a swing or I hear a sound, but most of these guys don't know that, you know, they can't see that talent.
Exactly.
I'm like, man, these guys are just, they don't have a rank yet, you know.
But you got to think about it, because I play ball on the fast pitch on Sundays and modified with them guys. Most not now, but back then, they do that every Sunday. So that's why DMT's so good. They all be together, like how you did with All Money.
They're all together.
They together all the time.
I could show you their thing. They're at fucking Mike's house and they're all together, man.
So
they don't even want to bring like you have to be other to get on that team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. But that's how I say you have your circle, you build your brand, and you just stick with what you
And
got.
they taking steps too. They brought in Josh Howard to help coach them too. So they want to get better.
That was real.
They're trying to find ways to get better and play at the higher level.
They needed Josh.
Yeah.
Because you know, just the experience that he brings to the game and the adjustment that they need to make from that modified.
Yeah.
You know. But they got that big boy to play in middle.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry about that.
Buddy played for like the Tigers or some shit.
He looked like Miguel Cabrera. That's what I call him Miguel Cabrera. He played like him, looked like him, all that stuff.
Man, he'll put it off on the top of them trees.
Yeah, man. And now he hitting it down too. So, like I said, to the original topic, Jacksonville do have the talent in the lower level, but it's just it needed people like us to believe in it. And see, we never took like, hey, I'm an E player. We used to be like, no, you coming with me. You gonna play with me.
Exactly.
And they be like, and somebody said, hey man, that's Chris, you better go. Like, oh, that's Jay, you gonna play with him. It don't have that no more. It's just like, nah, we gonna stick with who we got over here, So it don't have that. When we get that back, and like I said, that's gonna come with you being consistently throwing these tournaments where some guys like us might start coming around more or whatever, and you see more people coming in and be like, all right, well, we're going to make a D team, or we're going to put this team together, like things like that. Because DMT going to push a lot of teams in Jacksonville to want to be better anyway.
For sure. You're going to have to get better. Listen,
right?
You're going to have to get better quick.
Right. So, that alone, that group alone, like Old Money, people wanted to play Old Money.
Man.
We wanted to beat y'all.
Let's talk about that for a second. When we sucked, man, and we were asking people to come play for us, and getting left on red. And then when them same people started hitting me back, I left their ass on red.
He left me on red a couple times. I say, you need me to play? Nah, I'm good. Like, dang, all right, okay.
Dagmar dragged me down to
De Leon Springs.
De Leon Springs to go play with Old Money. 90% of the team was fine. There was just one thing that was fucking pissing me off.
What?
Chris locked eyes with me. He was like, you ain't never coming back, are you? I was like, no, I'm fine. That's when I pulled him aside. I had that conversation. His whole attitude towards softball changed after that. I can't remember his name. Rue's brother.
Who?
Rue's brother.
Oh, JB.
JB.
Oh, JB, yeah.
Big
he quiet.
Leo.
He could
Man,
chilling.
that
He be chilling, though. He be chilling.
But just like...
He be chilling.
He's so lazy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he
like,
laid back.
Those guys that have that attitude...
method.
Those guys have the attitude where like nothing's important right now. You know what I mean?
Like we here, like
yeah. So when I tell them like, bro, when you're not going after that ball, where you're not giving it your best effort in the box, you looking at the other 11 dudes like fuck you,
right?
Like you don't care. You looking at your coach and your sponsor that paid for you to be here. Fuck you, bro. Do us all a favor. Stay the fuck home. It's that simple. He's like, well, it's just frustrating and that, bro. I'm here. You got questions? You want to get better? I'm here. Chris is right there. He said he started hitting, like taking BP, doing T work, and started being a ball player.
Yeah, he stepped it up towards the end of that season for real.
Yeah,
definitely. He's another one though. Just got he knows he doesn't he can't go any higher because of his body, right? So he's 130 pounds, 5'8".
Yeah.
Where do you go after C in that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to really be a banger.
Yeah.
So there's a level kind of where you equal out at, and that's maybe like a D elite.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, in that area. But it's a shame that he's classed so high that he can't really play.
Oh, what is he? C+?
He's C elite.
Dang.
C elite.
That's why I don't see him like that no more.
Yeah, see, when Chris gets me reclass, I get to spread that knowledge
That's
to
what it
the
is.
younger guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh.
Well, fellas, man, this is an awesome episode. Chris, we appreciate you coming on.
For sure, man.
Can I say something real
taking the
quick
time. Yeah,
before
go
we leave? For y'all that's out there, like we said before, this man has had some kind of beef or guys, like, life too short, man. Have a conversation. Sometimes it's just a miscommunication. Have a conversation, and then you never know. That one person that you feel that you don't like or whatever is not that deep, and y'all might have the same interest, man. So this is a perfect example of what softball could bring together. And like I said, sometimes just have that conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks, man.
We appreciate you coming on. Like I said, we appreciate what you're doing for softball in Jacksonville. And we're gonna have we got to get him and Rue on here one time so we can get the women's aspect of coaching the men's game too. But we're gonna work on that.
Yep.
But again, like always, like, follow, subscribe.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate all the support. We appreciate you guys tuning in every week, and we'll be back next week with another episode. Y'all have a good one.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
Hey, thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Petty Talk. Hope you go and like and follow and subscribe. Stay tuned. We're doing weekly episodes with new guests, new personalities. So look forward to seeing you guys all soon. Make sure you go and like, subscribe on all social media platforms.